another episode of TARDIS TV. This is the only series of videos on YouTube completely dedicated to this TARDIS build. Now, if you're a Doctor Who fan, or in fact a TARDIS builder yourself, you'll be completely aware that there are a heck of a lot, maybe even over 100 different TARDIS builders out there. I mean, well, there's definitely over 100. If you want to take a look at the TARDIS Builders Forum, you can see on that website exactly what I mean. I'm not on that website at the moment, but maybe sometime in the future I will be. I am debating that purely because of different things like work, this project, and everything else on my channel. So it's, you know, it's like trying to work it all out. Anyway, in this video, since it's the first episode, essentially it's just going to be an introduction, purely to tell you what exactly this console is, how it's going, how long it's been going on for, what my basis is on that, and why this console, out of all the other consoles builds I've seen, is unique and a lot more special than you might think. So first of all, we obviously are going to just go over the TARDIS, go over panel by panel, and I'm going to talk about it bit by bit. So without further ado, let's get started. Things first, what makes this console any different to any other console? I mean, come on, it's not even a quarter size of the real thing. If you're wondering where the time rotor is, it's currently sitting on the floor over there, and I'm wrapped up inside a fan. And we're yet to assemble that properly. We are going to have it moving up and down and things, but what makes this unique is essentially acts like a simulator. I have been doing this for well over 3 years now, but most of it wasn't on the actual physical thing, it was on the software side of things. So in total there are 4 pieces of software that negotiate and communicate to each other in order to create what this essentially becomes. Now, I'm not going to go into depth today in this video, but in the second episode I'll go into it in more detail. So, first piece of software, dead simple, is something put together in C#, which was later uploaded to a microcontroller which is sitting on the inside of the pedestal, which manages all of the buttons and lights and dials and everything, and reads all of the inputs and, you know, does stuff like that. This obviously is uploaded as firmware, so essentially it's not firmware software, but it is. So yeah, this is connected via a USB cable to my tower PC, which is then running all of the important stuff. So we have a program I put together in Visual Basic, which talks to the microcontroller and decides, based on the microcontroller's instructions, what media needs to be played. And it plays that media through PowerPoint, which is the third piece of software. And there is a screen that's mounted on here, which you have already seen. This was put together by the fantastic Sam. If I can find one of his YouTube, I don't know if he's still on YouTube, I don't know whether he has a personal YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm sure he does. Yeah, anyway, if not, I'll put a Twitter link. Take a look at So Studios, he's fantastic. Anyway, he put together this for me. We've got the screen on there, and the PowerPoint then decides what media to play, the audio, the visuals, and then in tandem what kind of sequence of events needs to happen in real life. This can include triggering relays, such as managing the time rotor, all those kind of things, including we did have a fog machine in there wired up through a relay, so that would trigger, but the fog machine broke, so I bought one from Aldi. So I mean, what did I expect, you know, Aldi. There is another piece of software that's running at the moment called HID macros, which we will soon be getting rid of. HID macros was originally designed for the flight simulator community, and it essentially just reads keyboard inputs, and you can change the keyboard inputs to do whatever it is you like. It intercepts them before the computer actually receives them, I think. I don't know how else it actually works, but which is very useful, especially for my function, because of course there is no tab button on there. There's no, but I can completely wipe this and do whatever I want with it. However, soon I will be getting. Soon I'll be getting what's called an Arduino Leonardo, and for those who are in the electronics hobbyist community might know what that is. It's essentially another microcontroller, but I'm going to get one of those, and I'm going to wire this into the Arduino Leonardo, and that is going to communicate to the computer, and then the Mega is going to be connected to the Leonardo. Forget that. If you have any questions specifically related to any of that gibberish, then fire ahead. This project has been going on for a very long time, too long probably, but like I say, stuff's been getting in the way. Things all light up, they all do stuff depending on what it is you're doing, and generally this is just an introduction video. So if you like Doctor Who, if you like TARDIS builds, and you want to see one that's an actual flight simulator, then do stick around. But you can see I'm an actual Doctor Who fan. I mean, come on. Hey? Yeah. Woo! God, I sounded like Jimmy Carr then. Anyway, yeah, so do stick around. If you have any questions concerning this TARDIS build, then do you know, do hit me up with some of them questions. It's great. This is literally just an intro video. Basically, just please subscribe, comment any questions that you have. If you want to find out anything at all about this TARDIS, as I say, it's nowhere near finished at the moment. I've had to rip out all of the wiring and start all over again. That's why there's a bunch of holes where toggle switches used to be, because I've had to start again because I ripped, I buggered it up a bit. But yeah, I mean, you can tell it's nowhere near finished. I mean, look at all of this empty space. Oh, well, there goes the screwdriver. I am considering putting a Raspberry Pi in there to manage things, and then I'm just thinking... Anyway, that has been TARDIS TV Episode 1, the introduction. I hope you liked it. Happy time travelling.